What does it mean to compete on value, not on price? What this means is when you are at the customer's house and you're getting ready to talk to the customer and you're thinking in your mind, I hope this is a good price. I hope this is close to the other prices they got. I hope they like the price. Right there is competing on price. That means in your mind, you're thinking, I have to be close to other people's prices or I have to give a good price to get this work. That's not the proper way to do it, right? You have to learn how to compete on value because everything is not the same. People don't just buy on price. People buy on emotion. People buy on value. And to prove it to you, just look at the different clothes people wear. One person's wearing cheap clothes, another person's wearing very expensive clothes, right? Because they like it. This jacket that I'm wearing is a lot more expensive than other leather jackets. I bought it because I like it, not because of the price, right? So even in air conditioning jobs, there's different value. So you're not going to compete on price. This is how you approach that. You are going to come dressed very cleanly. You're not going to park on the customer's grass. The image of your company is going to look really nice. You're going to have that van completely wrapped. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to wrap my van because I don't get a lot of calls from my van. Wrapping the van is not about getting calls. Wrapping the van is about being more valuable. Customers have concerns. They have fears. Are you going to do the job right? All of this, they don't know. Remember that old saying, first impressions are lasting impressions? They're looking at you, they're looking at your uniform, they're looking at your truck, and they're making an emotional decision on whether they should pay you more than the other person, right? When your value is the same as everyone else, then you're competing on price. But when you have all those 5-star reviews and you mention that, when you have a clean appearance and they can see that, when you weren't late to the job, all of these things are going to help you get the price that your company needs to stay in business. It's not about just getting high prices just to get high prices. It's about getting the price that a business needs to stay in business. When other companies are charging less than what they're actually spending and they're going out of business soon, you don't want to compete against someone who's going out of business soon. Because let's face it, when you do a job for your customer, you care about your customer. So if what you do does happen to break, you can afford to come back because you want to take care of your customers. So when you present that, don't just say, hey, I'll give you a good price. Hey, I'll give you this. You're going to communicate. We're going to get factory authorized parts, and we're going to make sure when we put it in, we're going to run it for a good 20, 30 minutes, and we're going to check the amps. We're going to make sure it works right. And we give a 1-year warranty on these parts. We've been in business for this long, and we make sure that we take care of our customers. And the price for this is going to be boom. Now, once you gave all of that, now you've given value to the person where they may be willing to spend $100 more for what you're doing versus what the other person is doing because you offer more value. So we have to change our communication and change our image so that customers don't just look at this is cheaper than this guy. They look at, well, this guy's more valuable than him, right? People buy on emotion. They buy different value clothes, different value cars, different value houses, and that should prove that you should compete on what you're giving because each person will pay a different price. Just make sure when you communicate the value that you actually are offering that value. Hopefully this helped you. Make sure to visit our sales course. We have a sales course and a pricing course. The link is in the description here where we teach these pricing and these sales tactics. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments. I'd love to talk to you guys and meet you guys. Have a good day.